Yeah, I'm still vibing with that song. I made that like a couple weeks ago, my new theme song. Oh, it's so cool to be able to like do that. Shout out to the producers, y'all. Just keep loving yourself along the way. There he is, dumb Fallout guy. Yeah, man. What you working on, homie? Alright, so I was listening to Beyonce's song. Beyonce, Before I Let Go. That is absolutely amazing. What's the BPM? 103. Well, I was close. I was at 100. Okay, so let's go to 103. Kind of like that drum pattern. The bass rap. Maybe I'll get a sample. I'm amazing, man. I'm so happy to be making music. Whenever I'm in the studio, it's like I'm always like in a better mood. It's like a drug being in the studio. It's my obsession. So it's like, yeah, a dopamine rush all the time. Even if I'm tired, it's like a drug to like wake me up. Cheers, everyone. Speaking of drugs, alcohol. Okay, take your time. I'll be here. Before I let go. Okay. Peace. Let's see if I can get that. Is it just the bass part though? Oh, it's gonna play the whole thing. How about bass only? Bass only. I don't think it's gonna work. Baseline? So it goes ba-dum, bam, ba-dum. It goes. It goes. That's what's throwing me off. Bam, 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 bam. Ah, bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I gotcha. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. It's a pluck, right? Pick. Bam, 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 bam. Let's play along with the song. Okay. It sounds like that, right, bro? What's that? No. What is that note? Wow, it's so hard. So it's like bam 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 Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's get rid of that reverb. That's throwing me off. It's like that. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds close enough. Doesn't have to be exact. Like, it's a cover, basically. Just trying to, like, hear the sound, so don't be too harsh on yourself. Two. Nope. Two. Something like that. So it goes like, I don't like that. Yeah, I think that sounds better. I don't like the way that one was like. Maybe I can go up an octave. C sharp. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, I like that so much. That's it. Ready, go. Ooh, scheiße, oh scheiße. Give it to me wrong, give it to me wrong, girl, give it to me wrong, give it to me, give it wrong, give it to me, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, get it hit, get it hype, get it hit, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, yeah, get it hype, get it light, get it grand, get it sitting back, keep getting crack, don't smoke that crack, get it, that's for the whack, get it, just sipping on that scissor, you know how we do, get it going, get it grind, get it going, get it grind, remember like they do in the club days, grinding like I'm a construction worker in the house, hip it hop, woo. Woo! Get it grind, get it going, girl. Flip it that, flip it back, flip it to the side, to the right, get it up, get it down, you know how we do. Get it to the walls, to the windows, like Lil Jon said, get it up, what, get it, girl, get it, that's what we do, that's how we do. Get it going every night, every day, till the break of dawn, that's up, till the sun comes up, then we go there again, this is how we do, get it right, That hippy hop, give it stop, never stop, hippity hop, never stop, 50 years in this motherfucking making, get it going, shout out producers in the world, showing love to the rappers, this is how we do, they wouldn't be anything without us, we wouldn't be anything without them, this is rappers, this is producers, getting love to the rest of the world, this is how we do, get it going, we take it, give it, woo! Maybe something back here. Something like that. So it's like bad. Ooh, sounds so good. And just like a background sound in there, like a vinyl thing. Oh, I love that. Reminds me of an MF Doom. Rest in peace, MF Doom. I really never really listened to his stuff until like maybe last year, or like last 6 months. I still really don't listen to it. Like, I'm not trying to get on the bandwagon, but it's really unique what he makes. Like, it's so different from any other like rapper sound. So it's like I just I compliment him for like breaking the boundaries, using a lot of those kind of sounds in his just unorthodox sounds and in the flow, and like never using really a hook, just straight verses all the time. Yeah, I can't like tell you like certain songs of his because I don't really, like I said, I don't know his stuff, but I just have a lot of respect for his sound. What I hear of his, it's okay not to know anyone's like the whole discography. That's the word. Just take bits and pieces of certain people's stuff and get inspired. And then if you really really like their stuff, like you can keep digging. That's what's amazing about technology, right? Imagine back then you actually had to dig through the crates. Yeah, I didn't grow up with the record era. I was the CD era, but just can't imagine like growing up through the era, like to find samples all the time, and I have so much respect for that grind. Original producers. How does this sound stretched? How does that sound stretched? Ooh, I like that. Dope. Okay. I really like the pattern. Let's put the drums separate. So we'll just split out the drums. What you can do is just click here, and then it'll split by channel. Then delete what's in the playlist, and then grab what's in this part right here, and just put it in. That's it. That's all you have to do. Simple way to like just dissect your drums. Alright, and spread it out. Deconstruct. So I like the bass line. We'll start with that. Yeah, that's so fun. So I was inspired by what's her name? Beyonce. Oh, I'm gonna get shit for that. Forgetting the queen's name. Beyonce's track called Before I Let Go. And the original is by Frankie, Beverly, and Maze. Hmm. That's the last I'll be drinking Canadian whiskey. It's not so good. I want to try Irish whiskey, but I can't find. They only have Jameson at my place. I'm trying to think of. I don't know any other like Irish whiskey, so like it's cool. I tried bourbon, Scotch. What else did I try? And then now Canadian. And then of course they're all like lower shelf, bottom shelf stuff, so it's like maybe the quality's not so good, but definitely bourbon is my favorite. But Scotch is, oh yeah, I tried Japanese whiskeys. Those are like very floral, but there's like different types. I haven't really got into it so much. Ugh. Maybe I'll get rid of the 808 on this one, second part. Just changing up the snare pattern so it's not always the same. Just gotta make it random. Just give your mind something else to think about. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. There. Okay, cool. Looks good. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, from the top, this one is called Let Go. I have a dope idea. Oh, there he is! Trevor. There's a beautiful person right there, guys. Remember, everyone's beautiful in their own ways. So don't ever feel down about whatever. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on the positives, and I'm blessed to have this amazing person here in my life to work with. His name is Trevor, Seven Rever. Man, dope. So I'm working on this like MF Doom type of beat here. But I was inspired. Have you ever heard about this song called Let It Before I Let Go by Beyonce? Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I just discovered it today and I was like going nuts all day today over that. Beyonce, Before I Let Go. Beyonce. There it is. Okay. So that track, like, I'm going nuts over, and I'm like, that bass line is absolutely insane, and this is kind of like my rendition of that. Yeah, isn't that dope? It got me so hyped. So like I'm kind of making my rendition of it. I don't want to like, obviously I don't like copying things exactly, but like that bass line was like funky, so I just basically mainly copied that bass line. Of course there's like things that are not exactly, but that's fine. I'm not trying to make it like exactly the same. So that's what I like about making, like, getting inspired by a song. Like, you kind of make it your own. Definitely got the same vibe. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, kind of the drum line. Like, I was in a marching band when I was in college for 1 year. That was the best decision. My band teacher was like, yo, before you like leave high school, like go to college, like when you go to college, like join the marching band. That was so cool. I only did it for 1 year, but it was like, I always will remember that time. That's really hard to do. I played the saxophone. It's like so hot, right? For football, marching for football, not for basketball. I tried it for basketball, but I didn't get accepted. It was like more strict. I wasn't that good. I was good, but I was just like, you had to be like really good. They're pretty strict about that. They don't accept everyone for basketball. For football, they accept everyone, pretty much everyone. They need the volume, like the size, and the sound. It was really fun. Just like going to all the games for free, and then like just like cheering your team on. I was at IU, Indiana University. Man, those were the days. That's where I met my wife. Cheers to my beautiful wife. She's not in the studio with me, obviously. She doesn't care about that, which is cool, because like she lets me do my own thing. Which is advice for anyone, like in a marriage, like have you guys have to have your own like talent, hobbies, and like give each other space. 13 years of marriage, I'll drink to that. Cheap Canadian whiskey. Our brothers from the north. Eh? I'm sorry, I don't have any loose change for the people down south, but I'm from Alberta, so there goes all my Canadian subscribers. Oh, Scheiße. Wir sprechen Deutsch. Yeah, so that's it, and then basically, I should probably. Slower hi-hats in right there. Kind of the ending. I did marching band in 7th and ninth grade. Dang! Yeah, our school wasn't that big, so we never had marching band. But I was always in band, yeah, from like 5th grade till end of high school. You were playing trumpet, right? You were trumpet, yep. The loudest. That's how I heard the trumpets, like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I don't sit in front of them. Woo! If I had to play another instrument, if I had to go back, I would say drums. I really like drums. My brother had a drum set. I was always messing on it. Like, I love the rhythm section. But it would be the drum set. I love the drum set. I absolutely like using all my body parts to make a rhythm. That's so dope. Like, I if I could, I would love to have a drum set in this apartment, but there's no way. Maybe an electronic one. They have those electronic ones, but it's just like it's not the same sound. I love a real drum. Like, I like real sounding drums. I think any real sounding instrument is better than like VSTs. Like, it's just like the difference between analog and digital. It's so much more like so much real sounding. Like when you hear a record playing. I would do sax. Oh really? There's so much prep though for sax. It's like a drum set's already there. Just sit and start playing. Saxophone, there's so much prep. Trumpet, just mouthpiece, shove in, boom. I mean, you gotta warm up your lips, your amateur. Like, that's the thing too. Like, if you're out of practice, you know how it is. Your face is gonna hurt so bad. Like, I remember going back to visit my family in America because I don't have my saxophone with me, and my mom's like, "You gotta play it for us." Like, dude, my face hurts so bad. This is like, how many years have I not played it? Played it for like 7 years. Like, how many years have I been in Japan? 10 years. Yeah. So and then 3 years in San Diego, and then how many years in? Yeah. So like 15 years maybe. I don't know. 20 years. How long did it? So 37, 20. Yeah, like 20. So it's crazy. How long has it been since college marching band? Like, that's when I stopped basically. Like, there's no need for me to play anymore. Of course, it'd be cool to like sample myself sometimes, but like it's just so much work. I'm like, man, I could just have a VST or sample another saxophonist. I tried and couldn't make a noise. Yeah, just the reed thing, and like always like keeping it wet. There's just so much prep work though. But it's a dope sound. I love the saxophone sound. Like, we were listening to it today. My daughter was in the studio and she's like, is that a trumpet? I was like, no. She has a hard time distinguishing sometimes from like a trumpet and saxophone. Like, just hearing the sound. I test her like when we like drive. I'm like, what's that sound? She's like, trumpet. She can get it like 90% of the time. Clarinets and saxophone is special. Yeah. And then you got oboes, right? That's even more special. Whew. Oboe. In Japanese, oboe. Isn't that funny? Because it's like, it looks like they pronounce the E. So, oboe. They don't say oboe. Oboe. Sakusu. In Japanese. What else? Clarinet, say, clarinet. Trompetto. But they say rappa sometimes. Kids don't know the difference. There's like rappa or trumpet. Oh, I don't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, you gotta think about the reed instruments, right? And then bassoon. I love orchestra. I love listening to orchestra. Like I like listening to like bands play, like big band era stuff. Oh, I just love listening to that like swing, that jazzy sound. Big band stuff is so fun to listen to. Big band. Yeah, we grew up with so much variety of music, so it's like, yeah, I listen to polka. We danced to the polka. My like I said, my grandma was like on the German side, so it's like, did I say that before? Maybe not, but I say Scheiße and stuff like that. Sometimes I speak German, but what else? That's probably the reason why I like drinking beer so much. My German side, and then I like drinking whiskey because my Irish side. Grandpa's Irish, grandma's German, dad's Ethiopian. So yeah, we got like I'm just like mixed with all the stuff. So a lot of people don't know what I am when they see me. They're like, "What are you?" I'm just like, we're all human race, so it's like, don't worry, you don't need to classify anyone. But I understand like people have to like just to get it through their head. Where are you from? Where you work? How old are you? Like the basics. So like, okay, but what's the reason why you're asking? Like, are you judging me? Like, cause that's the things I would say if I'm like ask. That's the things I would ask. Like, if I was like immature back when I was younger to like classify you in like. But I think it's also for like to relate with people though, cause you can be like, oh, you're from Canada. I just had this Canadian whiskey right now. That's really shitty. You know what I mean? So you could talk about something. So I understand in that sense. But I don't think it's good in the sense of like, oh, I'm better than you. Like you come from this country, then you're poor. Like, or you think this certain way, or that's the president of your country. You guys are like all shitty. Like, so it's like I don't know. I think for me though, I like it because I'm asking this question to relate with people, but I'm curious about what other people are like. I want to ask them, what's the reason why you're asking that? Like, do you want to like develop our conversation, or are you just trying to like judge me to like better yourself, like to feel superior? Because if it is, then okay, you go ahead, just give yourself an ego massage, like. Alright, that's all I want to do with this beat. It's fun. Kind of want to change the velocity of the snares. Make it a little bit more real. Let's go into that. There we go. There we go. Make it a little bit real by getting off grid a little bit. That's a little bit too much off. A little bit more. It could just be like a millisecond. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Some things are in the pocket and some things are like a little off. That's what's really fun about like the old school hip hop. It's like things don't have to always be on grid. They weren't always on grid. So it's like cool to be like try to like make things a little bit. It doesn't have to be exactly. Some things should be though, I think, like just to keep the basic patterns. And it just depends on your genre too. If you're like electronic producer, then you like everything should be on grid, right? And think about hip hop though, everything was off grid back then. Like they used MPCs. Simple. Maybe this part we can be like, ooh, I like that. Grinding all the time, grinding all the time. We got a trapper in the house. DJ Sunny Side Up. I don't rap on my beats, but I'm trying to get some work to rap on my beats. That's what I'm doing, just trying to show love to the rappers in this world. My beats sound a little bit wacky to some, but you know what? It's okay. It's about loving yourself and enjoying the process. You know what? I don't want to make much money off of my art, but I'm trying to live off my art. That's an artist's dream. That's an artist's dream. Trying to make it from the ground up. That's how we do. I'm living the dad life. I'm living that mom life. Living that dad life. This is how we do. Showing love to the kids. Showing love to the kids. It's the pillar of hip hop. Spreading knowledge to the young ones. In the house. We are Buck Boys. The Buck Boys in the house. Spreading the knowledge to the world. This is DJ Sunny Side Up from Japan. I'm living in Japan, not from Japan, I'm actually from America, but I've been living here for 10 years, so I'm kinda like from here. You know what, it's not about where you're from, it's about the mental state you are in. It's about showing love to the body that you're giving to, you know what, just renting this body from God, we're gonna give it back to the soil, bring it back to earth. We might be reincarnated, but we don't know what we're gonna do after this world. Just love yourself and be easy to this world that we're in, cause we're just borrowing this piece of land, just showing love, just the funky beat. This is how we get inspired and just keep growing. Peace and love from Japan. Ooh, bars, son, bars. That's it. Save and export. This one's called Let Go. How are my levels though? Sounded good. A little bit quiet. It's not hitting now. Let's go up on the master a little bit. There we go. A little too loud. There we go. Still a little too loud. We're at 105. Let's go 104. There we go. I'm looking at that level, so make sure it's not over 0. Yeah. This is the peak of the song too, so it's like everything that's gonna hit hard is gonna be right now. Yeah, it's great. Cool. maybe I can add another, cause I'm thinking that's kind of like repetitive, right? We could add another VST just to supplement that sound there. That one. Could be like even just a piano there. Ooh, that's it. Woohoo, that's so good. Nice. Okay, so let's label it and then intro. Hook one. First one. Hook two. Verse two. Hook three. just like hooked for. It's like a carry on the exit. Okay, cool. That is it. It sounds repetitive and stuff, but like when you have someone rapping over it, that's the main thing. Like that just gets rid of a lot of repetitiveness because you're focusing on, as a listener of instrumentals, you're just listening to the instrumental, right? But as a listener of like regular music with instrumental and vocals, people are not like just listening to the instrumentals. Everyone's listening to the full package, and they only pick out certain key points that they want to listen to, right? Just like you're listening to lyrics, like some people focus on different words than others. So yeah, you don't have to worry about like actually the more simple it is, the easier it is for a rapper to do stuff over. So that's my problem. I overcomplicate my beats, and I don't know, I get involved too much. So that's something I'm constantly working on. Trying to just lean back a bit. Lean back. Do the rock away. Everyone lean back. Was that Fat Joe? Cheers. Cheap Canadian whiskey. Alright, that one's done. Save and export. Did I export it now? No. Let go. Funky MF Doom typing. Rest in peace, MF Doom. Yeah, sometimes the beat can be really simple, but still. Yeah, exactly. You are great. Case in point, Trevor's music, y'all. And thanks for still being in the chat. I have no idea who's in here, who's watching. I never do, and I never want to look. That's something I like make sure I don't do, because I did it once, and I was like, I called out someone. I was like, oh my gosh, you're in the... I'm not going to say her name, but she was in the chat, and I was like so happy to see her. And I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say anything until you like messaged. She's like, yeah, by the way, you shouldn't do that. That's like unwritten rule. You can't be like calling people's name out if they just want to lurk. Like, because it's Twitch. You can see who's like watching in Twitch. I don't know about YouTube, but anyway, I just stopped. Ever since that moment, I'm like, I promised you guys, like I made a promise to all my viewers. I was like, I'm never going to look at who's watching, how many people are watching. Like, I think I can see how many people are watching because I have this little, like, icon that shows, like, the number of people. But even that, I don't focus on that anymore. I think when you focus on the numbers too much, it loses sight. It's like, that's not the reason why you were doing it in the first place. So if you were creating music to make it to be fun and like to like get your outlet for therapy, like how I am doing, and then all of a sudden the crowd is switching your like mentality, and it's like, wait, now you're not doing it for the thing you were starting. That's like, I don't understand that. That's not like I want to like make sure I check myself all the time and be like, yo, what are you doing? Like almost like the big brother's watching over, and you like my big brother's like saying, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, get back into the fucking grind. Let's go. Like, stop trying to like impress people. Like, do what you love. That's the main thing. So that's like my inner voice talking to myself. It's my big brother telling me, get back on the fucking train, you know? The train's moving, yo. Dumb Fall Guy is in the house. Thanks for coming back. We finished the beat. You want to hear a little bit of it? I'll give you a little preview here. This is hook 3. Dumb Fall Guy back in the house. DJ SunnySideUp on this beat. Can you ever hear rapper rap on this beat? Yeah, you can. If you can tag him in this beat. Tag him in this beat. Trying to get rappers on my beat. That's all I'm trying to do to make my dream a reality. Yeah, that's why I got Trevor in the house. He's always on my beats. Trevor in the house. Shout out to Trevor. Yo. He's back, he's black, in and give it, never on the crack, just smoking that weed, leaning back, leaning back like Fat Joe said, lean back with me, lean back with me, yeah. Keep loving yourself, peace and love from Japan, You know how we do. Yeah, boys. And we finished it. Wow. That was fun. Shout out to MF Doom. That was kind of like a MF Doom inspired, but also Beyonce inspired. It's like a inspired by two people. That one's called Let Go. Okay. Funky MF Doom type beat. We're getting tired, y'all. Ugh. We'll do one more. I might just do a loop and then end it. I'm kind of getting tired. And tomorrow's a busy day. Hashtag dad life. Hashtag life. Gotta make that money, right? Hashtag 9 to 5. Hashtag whiskey. Hashtag producer grind. Hashtag keep loving yourself. What if you just spoke in hashtags? Hashtag hello. Hashtag how's everyone doing? That would be so annoying. Everyone be like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to get views, yo. Hashtag what's up? Hashtag djsunnysideup on this beat. Oh man, we have so much fun. You gotta make yourself laugh. If no one is, you gotta make yourself. That's part of loving yourself too. You might look insane, but no one, like I say always, no one really cares about you. They only care about themselves. It sounds sad, but it's just true. It's just human nature. Oh yeah, can I send you a loop? Let's go. I'll open my Discord. Perfect timing because I'm about to start a little thing. It'd be cool to like just get the little challenge before I go to bed. And you guys see Trevor in the house. He is a dope rapper and producer, so it's really cool to work with him because he can just take any of my beats and do the rest of the work. We're a cool team. It's really nice to work with people like that. Makes it very easy to work with someone that knows the production side. It's like you have so many like people in one person, so many talents in one skills in one person. Oh, I see it. Thank you. Okay, I send you a guitar loop. Okay, got it. That's so cool. I like the sound of that. Like, that's definitely you playing a guitar, right? It's like a real guitar. Thank you. Yeah, just in the groove. You know how it is. Ooh, I like that. Let's reverse that. That sounds so good right there. Woo hoo 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 hoo, that's it. 4. let's EQ that to the middle. I don't want the bass. Let's make it really open. Add some reverb. Fix it. Gonna see me going now. I think I'm doing the wrong 808 because this is like really messing me up. Let's just get a VST and then try to like make it lower. I don't think I need to do an 808 one because it gets off key, right? Like 808 is like always off. Let's just try like piano and make it like really low. No reverb. Yeah, that's it. I mean, let's use electronic. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, that's it, son. Oh, Shiza. Where is it at? This one. Right, recording that one. 2, 3, go. That's it. Well, back up, on the up. Woo, that's it, son. Yeah, man, it's so dope. Your guitar stuff. That's your guitar in reverse, man. Sounds so good. Trevor, my name is Trevor. I get on the beats. DJ Sunny provides. You know how we do. We're just a kaleidoscope. Always bright, showing light. That's how we do. Always showing light, cause I come from the land of the rising sun. You know how we do. That's why I'm DJ Sunny Side Up. Always sunny side, focusing on the positives of life. I should be a little bit quieter because people are sleeping in the other room. I say the people, cause you know what? I don't own the family. I don't own my daughter. I don't say my daughter. It's just a person in the world. I don't say my wife, because that's just a person in the world. We don't possess those things. We're all just a nick of time. We're just a snap of time, you know. So don't get that ego. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what we do, showing love to the world. Ooh, son, oh son. Turn down a little bit. You know how we do. Just get that Memphis vibe. Always that Memphis vibe. Shout out to DJ Paul. Always showing love to that dark tunnel. I ain't come for the gutters. I ain't come for the gutters, but I rap and I make the music for the people from the gutters. Cause I might know where you been. I might know where you been. In my nightmares, I know where you've been. I don't know the troubles that runs, and that's how it's done. I might make a little weird beat, but that's how it's done. It's about staying true to yourself. Staying true to yourself, and that's what they say. Cause I know I'm gonna make it someday. And you know what? If I don't make it, I'm gonna try till I die. Like 50 Cent said, get rich or try dying. Get rich or try dying. I'm gonna do it till the death. This is how we do. DJ Sunny Side Up on my beats. I don't know how to freestyle, but you know what? I'm just gonna show you how to freestyle on my beat. It's about feeling that beat. No AI is gonna take our job, cause it's about the real ones. This is for the real ones in the house. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it to the top. No, we don't stop. Just like MF Doom did, till the death, rest in peace, MF Doom. This one's for you, motherfucker. Is that what MF Doom stands for? I don't know, but you the real one, the real ones. Don't forget about your day ones, let's go. Ooh, son, I got bars for days, cause I know how to live that life of that run. It's about the wisdom that program from. I'm gonna get hit it, oh yeah, let's go. Trevor's beat now. Oh son. This one's for you, MF Doom. Cheers. Peace and love from Japan, y'all. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna end with that. Ooh, son, that was so fun. Metal Face Doom or Metal Fingers Doom. Interesting, not Motherfucker Doom. Yo. Thank you for spreading that knowledge. Metal Face Doom or... And I was watching the thing why he had that mask. That mask was from the the Spartan mask, right? This is Sparta, like the gladiator mask. That's what it is. And like he's from London. He's not even from America. He would never got his citizenship. I'm just like doing the background like story on him, like little by little, just learning about him along the way. Because, like I say, I don't really know his music, but like I heard his like some of his stuff, and it's just like so off the wall. Like it's so different, like how he does the production with it, and it's really cool. I love rappers that can produce too. It's like Eminem when he first started off, he was just rapping, but he was always in the studio with Dre, and he's like, "You want to learn?" Like, and he was like doing his own stuff too. I like that. I like that a lot. Shout out to Juggernaut. He does that too with my beats. Like, he's like trying to learn more about like making his own beats. Shout out to you, Trevor. You make your stuff too, man. Like, it's really cool. Shout out to C the Rapper. He's another rapper I produce for. He knows a lot about the production process. Yeah, I'm not saying every producer rapper has to do that. That's just like an extra skill that's beneficial probably to your rap. Like, you'll just understand a little bit more of how you want to structure your own song. It gives you more control, right? I think Metal Face is for when he's rapping, and Metal Fingers when he produces. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like how he has like alter egos. That's really fun. That's like it reminds me a lot of Flow Crow, man. That's that like vibe where he's like, yo, I'm this, like he has a different personality for this and this and that. Like, even his mask, like, right, he changes his mask for real. It's awesome when an artist can also produce, right? I tell you, that's what's so cool about working with you. Like, you like, send me the send me the wave, and I send it, and you're like, it's just done. Like, I know you got the rest, and it's like so dope. I think Eminem's show was produced by Eminem. Interesting, I didn't know. That's so dope. Shout out to Eminem if you're watching. Let's collab. That gives me a thought. I should just tag everyone in the tag the producers that I want to always see my live, because it's always live. I'm like always doing these lives. Why not I think in the description. Yeah, it'll be like in the description box. That's a good idea. I'll do that too. And thank you for your suggestion about the BeatStars. I lowered the price for this next week coming up, but no sales yet. But I'm gonna run a little promotion just on my profile, just to show like people. So yeah, just another thing to change. I like that, and I didn't do the Spotify thing yet. I'm going to soon though. That's something that's like on my list of things to do. Yeah, I don't have anything else I really want to talk about. I kind of want to go to bed because it's like 2 a.m. Oh, nice. We hit the 2-hour mark too. What else? I'll just leave you with this wonderful beat that Trevor sent me. He sent me the guitar sample, really long one. I feel bad just like taking that part and just reversing it, but it's like that's the part of art though. It's like, and you got all these paints. Here's the paints. Now do what you want. But I'm like, oh, I just want the blue and red here, and I'm gonna do my thing here. I don't need all the other colors. So it's like, it's cool to be like that, and like that's the personal thing about the art that we make. It's, you have to find what your vibe is, and no one else is like, no one really should like tell you that, like how to like do that part, because that's like all you're feeling. I think you can, if you're collabing with someone like in the studio at the same time, they're like, oh, let's try this one instead. Like, it's always about trying, let's try this one and try this one. But like a lot of my stuff is all personal based. Like, I make all the stuff and then just like send it out, whoever wants this. Okay, go ahead, free for grabs. Go ahead, everyone. Not free, but yeah, I kind of like that. But I would think someday, yeah, it'd be cool to like be in a studio with someone where they're like, yeah, let's use this 808. Like, just like we both have like inputs, but I do like being more hands-on with like the process and then send it out. Like, I like creating the whole thing. Maybe it's like a control issue. I don't really, that's why I don't really use too many samples in my stuff. I make a lot of my stuff like pretty much original. I do maybe 80% is my like original stuff. Other stuff is like loops or samples. I don't know, maybe a little bit lower. 70% of my stuff is like original, meaning no like loops and like samples. 70? Yeah, I would say like maybe a little lower, 65. Because I do make mashes and stuff like that, but that's not like, that's like for fun and goofing around. But yeah, I would say 65% is like original. But that's fine. It's okay to like use samples. Do whatever you want. Like no one's here to judge anyone. So if they do, then bye. Oh, I see your art. My sister is my best friend. Oh, that's so beautiful. You guys check out his song that he made for his sister. It's so cool. Oh, is it up yet? No, maybe not. Sorry, I don't want to ruin anything. Man, and beautiful artist too, Trevor. Wow, I see that one sitting in the room. I like that one. It's like someone came early to class, like he's sitting in the front waiting for the lesson, and no one else is there. That's so cool. It's so like has a really nice like up to interpretation. Like I feel like the kid is like this kid is just like there always early and like waiting for to learn, but no one else is there. It's like the showing the grind. That's what it reminds me of. It's like the grind of the student that wants to learn. Some could say nerdy or whatnot because he's sitting in the front. He came early, but it's like I feel like that's the true one that like really wants to learn. It's basically me. Like I see myself in that, like where I'm like I try to sit in the front. I try to learn. Like I don't want distractions. I was like really like diligent. Like as a kid, I just always wanted to learn. It's so cool. Like even about my teachers, I had a lot of respect for all my teachers. Like I just saw that they were like pouring their heart out into what they did. I could tell they truly loved it. Because especially in America, they didn't get paid a lot of money. I think probably a lot of places in the world, teachers are not like really highly valued. Scandinavian, how do you say that word? Scandinavian. I can't even say that word. Scandinavian. No. Oh my gosh, I can't say that word. Oh my gosh, I cannot say that word. Scandinavia. No. What is that word? I know the countries: Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Oh my gosh, I feel so like lost right now. That's fine. It's okay to feel lost. Just feel the emotions. Don't feel embarrassed. Everyone goes through that. I don't even know how to spell it. Oh my gosh, help me out. Hopefully it works out for you. Yeah, I think Spotify is gonna be the best for you. Thank you. Sleep well. That's okay. I always ask how you use the sample. Plus, you can sample it again and again. Yeah, true. That's the best thing about like learning, like to know like whatever sounds you want. You can sample like a fart and turn into something golden, a golden fart. Of course, make it by samples for VGM remixes. VGM video game. Oh, I see. I can't pronounce anything either. Thank you for that. I feel good. Thank you. Scandinavian. Oh my gosh. What? Let me just type in the Google. I want to learn something new today. What are the countries? Finland, Sweden, and Norway called? Scandinavia. 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 That's it. It's a Scandinavia. Scandinavia. Wow. Yo, that's how we say it, guys. Here it is, pronunciation. Make a song about that. Just, here. Sample this sound.
Scandinavian.
How about Scandinavia?
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia.
Wow. Let's make a. Whoever wants to sample that, tag me on the video. Scandinavia. Scandinavia. Scatman. Yeah, we're all learning. I can't spell it either. Okay, let me put it in here. Scandinavia. 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 Like a scan. Okay, that's easy to remember. So you're scanning something. When's the last time someone scanned something? Scanned it? No, you don't say scanned it. When's the last time someone scanned something? Do people use fax machines in America? We do at my job. Can you believe that? We use fax machines. Yeah, that's still a thing in Japan. People use fax machines. Some things are like so like outdated, but you're like, why are they doing that? Like, it's crazy. Some things are just like, you're like, really? They're still doing this kind of thing? Another example is like, there's a hole in the ground, like people squat, like, you know, like there's the old Japanese style toilet still. And yes, I've tried it, and it's very difficult. Like, it's like the hole in the ground thing. Have you seen those like old squatting toilets? Like, yeah, it's not pleasant because it's like hard, like to like hold your pants up when you. It's so weird. There's like the whole technique. No, I don't think I've used a fax machine. Yeah, no one should have to learn because that's like so outdated. Like, I had to learn. Actually, I don't think I've ever sent one in America. Like, first time was in Japan. Like, we had to do it all the time for our job. Not all the time, but yeah, we had to know how to work it. All right, thank you so much. I'm gonna end it. Thank you so much, Trevor. I tell you, like I say, I'm such an extrovert. You can tell, like, when you came in, I'm like, yay, someone's coming, talking to me. But I give shout outs to all the people, even the bots or the lurkers. I don't like I say, I want to focus on just being true to myself. So I'll just like talk to myself. That's fine. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you love yourself. You're always with yourself. So that's a very good message to hear, and to never like stop being reminded, like to keep loving yourself, because it's like exercise. Like, you always have to remember, like, I have mantras on my wall in front of me. Comparison is a thief of joy. Nothing that exists is permanent. You are what you think, and make music that gives you goosebumps. Those are like basically my mantras that I have around me in the studio to keep me grounded. And I think it's good. Not mantras. I don't know what the quotes. That's the word. Quotes or mantras. I'm not big on meditating. Just sitting here and meditating. My meditation comes from making music and like riding my bike. I get a lot of thinking time when I do my long bicycle rides. That's funny. I'm pretty introverted myself. Yeah, I wonder, is that like, I wonder what the common there has to be there's always a certain personality trait that's like gravitated towards certain professions, right? So I was thinking, like, what's the typical personality type for a music producer? My guess, this is my theory, is that it is an introvert. Why? Because it's like everything you would want, like just being alone. You could control everything. You don't have to talk to anyone, and you can just be like with yourself, like creating something. It's like an artist. Like, it's just like an artist would just be like, yeah, leave me alone. I want to just like do my art. So I would feel like most of the art professions, like not like comedy, because comedy is still art. I would think like visual arts, those kind of would be on the introvert spectrum. You should run a poll on your YouTube. That's a good question. That's a good point. I like that. Like, quick poll. Are you more of producers? Are you more of, and then it'd be like the two options: extrovert or introvert? Yeah. That's a great point. I like that. Those polls are really useful actually, and um, they're really engaging. It's just simple clicks people have to make. I even like answer like random people's polls. Like it's like just fun, and to see what like other people's responses and stuff like that. Those are like a great way to like build engagement, and it's something I need to like do more often because I'm more about like just putting my shit out there and like I don't say shit. That's bad because you gotta manifest. Um, I just put my work, my art, my creations out there, and then let people interpret it. But I think something I need to work on is like more engagement, like how I'm doing with you, collabs with people, and like battles of the beats, like my challenges. Um, yeah, so I think more like engagement, like the polls and like asking people what they think, what's their opinion on this. Like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I get into the flow state where I tune everything out. Yeah, the polls are good for channels as well. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Trevor. You know a lot about the business side too, even if you don't think you do. That's those little tips are really useful. All right, brother. Cheers from Japan. Cheers to the rest of the world. Thank you all for watching. Remember to keep loving yourself. I think we're gonna end it. Yeah, sounds like a good time to end it. All right. Peace and love from Japan.